Core.
Goodbye summer, hello fall. We are warming it up in the kitchen today with a tortilla soup recipe. Marcus Cordova, Executive Director of Summit Vista, joins me with this fabulous recipe, and I'm a sucker for a good tortilla soup. So you came on the right day.
Awesome. Well, you're going to love this one. And what a great time of year to do it, right?
It really is, just as we're transitioning into fall. And I love Summit Vista so much. We've had you on the show a few times. You're the first life plan community in Utah, focuses on empowered aging. What does that mean?
That means breaking down the barriers. So, you know, if you think about going to the gym, well, there's snow in the driveway. That's going to be an obstacle for me.
Yes.
But when you live at Summit Vista, you can go right down our climate control walkway, go to the all-season pool, go to the gym, come get a great cup of coffee. And then the other side of it is that social interaction.
Yes.
Being with other people in the same stages of life as you.
The sense of community is so important. And I like that you have different clubs, different groups for all different things, including the culinary.
Including,
right?
we have a committee that helps us plan the menus and design the restaurants and all that kind of good stuff. We have an art studio. There's a lot of people that do different kinds of art, from watercolor to pottery to jewelry. There's somebody moving in that she makes jewelry.
I like that one
so
too.
There's lots, options are endless.
Okay, let's jump into the recipe, because this is one, like you said, that your residents are going to help sort of come up with and decide. You have a say in everything you do.
And this is actually on our menu for tonight. This is our soup du jour.
Okay.
So we're going to start by sauteing some onions, and this is really easy to make, as long as you get stuff prepared in advance.
Okay, what are you throwing in there? Is that celery?
I've got onions and celery and carrots, so the base of every soup, right?
I'm so excited because the tortilla soup I'm used to making, I love it, Mom. If you're watching at home, it's incredible. But it's very brothy and not very chunky. But this has vegetables.
This has lots of vegetables, and you leave them nice and chunky and hearty. And of course, soup is always better the next day. That's what I like about it. So I've got I added the red bell peppers, and now I'm adding roasted green chilies. These are the Anaheim green chilies. This is what you've seen getting roasted around town everywhere.
So yummy.
This time of year.
So yummy.
So it's as simple as that. You
so you're kind of sauteing
all your ingredients. You sweat those out, right? And you get them to get soft, a little bit translucent on the onions.
Okay,
and then at that point, I've got my seasoning, and the recipe is on the website, but I've got my seasoning mixed together. This is a mixture of paprika, chili powder, cumin, garlic, and a little bit of salt.
Marcus, you're so good at spices. I feel like every time you come, you have the perfect blend of something you've crafted. And it's always like the perfect mix. I love it.
Awesome. Now we're going to add the chicken broth.
Okay.
Right, and we're doing this super fast. Usually you want to cook your vegetables a little bit more.
Right, magic of TV. We're expediting
there we go.
a little bit.
There, we're getting it done. And then once this gets to simmer, that's the point where I'll add the corn or black beans or hominy, whatever you may like. And that's
Can you make it easy out of a can, or does it have to be the fresh?
As far as the corn?
The corn and the beans, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can make it easy. You can use the frozen.
Oh, frozen.
Right?
Good to know.
That's a good one. And then I also use the canned tomatoes, and I put those in at the end, right? And that gives us that tomatoes flavor, and then the broth. And then there's just a couple of seasonings that go in there.
Okay.
I like to put a little bit of Chalula, right?
Chalula. I haven't used that before. Is that spicy?
It is a little bit spicy.
Got some kick to it?
A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of spice. And then a little bit of lime juice. I have some fresh lime juice here.
Ooh, a little bit of lime makes everything so much better.
And then this one sounds a little odd, but it really adds to the flavor and the umami of the overall dish. This is a little bit of Worcestershire.
Oh,
and just a dash, just a
so
tiny
not
little
much.
bit.
A little goes a long way with that.
Yep, and then you can adjust the flavor as you like it.
Sure.
And then finish it with some fresh cilantro. Mm-hmm. And then let that simmer. Now, the other thing, I always wait until I get a good boil on the soup before I add the chicken.
Oh, you're going way hearty. Okay, so you're also adding meat to yours, which I haven't done in the past.
And I'm adding the chicken in.
So is this chicken? Is this like rotisserie chicken, or like
this one is a rotisserie chicken?
Okay.
And the recipe that's on there calls for chicken breast that's marinated and grilled, but it's a lot of time. You saw how easy that was?
That's my kind of
just
chicken.
Like that.
I don't want to cook it. I don't want to cut it. Like, I just want it as easy as possible. So if you can do that.
And that works out perfect.
Okay.
It works out so good.
I love that. Okay, so this is your finished product.
So now I'm going to plate some of this up so you can see the finished product.
Please, yeah, go ahead and do that. While you plate it up, we need to tell everybody you have a community preview event that's coming up, and it's a great opportunity to go have lunch, taste some of Marcus's fabulous food, and then just take a tour of one of the 36 different floor plans. available at Summit Vista. So Marcus, as you're doing that, what do people need to do to take advantage of that?
So you can hop on our website, summitvista.com, or you can call. Just call, make a reservation, come on in and take a look around, because it is something that people don't really realize how beautiful it is. The community's gorgeous. There's 3 restaurants. There's the marketplace and the cafe. And we'd love to have you and come and taste our food and see that how much people are enjoying living at Summit Vista.
I'm going to respond to that after I savor this amazing bite. That was so good.
Awesome.
The cheese is all over. It's incredible and so fresh. Thank you so much. We'll link this recipe on our website, and also for more information on Summit Vista. Stick around, everybody. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Because coming up next, we're going to be back with the stars of the ABC hit show, A Million Little Things.
Cabinets and men.